Well, a little less than a month ago, we told you about a Milwaukee police officer accused of abusing the badge, arrested for using the department's flock cameras for personal reasons.
But what are these cameras and how easy is it for officers to abuse the data they're collecting? Our Pavlina Asta breaks it all down.
Since 2022, these small black cameras have popped up on streets around Milwaukee.
What they can do is automatic license plate readers.
Blending into the background.
We are using these cameras almost exclusively after a crime occurs to investigate a crime.
But tracking your car's every move.
Not only does it pings your car every single time you drive by them, they store that data and they basically collect mass information on the movement of people inside of the area.
Flock Safety is the tech company behind the cameras that assist and share data with law enforcement, first responders, and private businesses. The Milwaukee Police Department says there are 31 of those cameras spread across town, costing city taxpayers more than $82,000, something investigators tell us is worthwhile.
We can use those cameras to actually pick up a photograph of the car, and then we can put it out as a bolo to all the other officers and the community to let them know we're on the lookout for this vehicle.
Policy analyst at the civil rights group ACLU, John McCrae Jones, says Flock is valuable because of the data it's collecting. That very data is what he says makes it so vulnerable to misuse.
Flock connects thousands of law enforcement agencies to each other across the country, and it connects state, local, and federal agencies like ICE and DHS to local data. So we don't know who has access to that data.
It's an issue we brought up with Inspector Paul Lau of the Milwaukee Police Department on the morning of February 24th. He told us guardrails are in place.
They're required to do monthly audits. So there's an built-in capability with Flock itself. And on top of that, we have our own parameters that we set up to make sure that it's not being misused.
But later that evening, MPD released a statement saying an officer had been criminally charged after improper use of Flock cameras. The district attorney accused Milwaukee police officer Josue Ayala of attempted misconduct in public office in February. Ayala allegedly used Flock cameras to run the license plates of someone he was in a relationship with and their ex nearly 200 times in the span of 3 months. After the charges were made public, Police Chief Jeffrey Norman addressed the allegations.
There is no guarantee that an officer would not do something that is not in line with what we expect or what you've been trained. But what there is a guarantee is that there will be a response.
Ayala has since resigned from the force and pled not guilty. Police Chief Norman says they've ramped up their internal audits and have limited the number of officers allowed to access Flock to prevent further misuse.
We do have audit systems in place, supervisor overview, ensuring that we have running the reports. But we're still, again, looking over in regards to how we can do more.
That was Pavlina Asta reporting. Now, in the last 5 years, Milwaukee Police tells us Flock cameras helped investigators solve a handful of deadly crimes, including catching 4 masked men from Chicago in 2024 wanted for murder. The officer accused of misconduct by using those Flock cameras will be back in court next month. And you can find all of our reporting on his case and this special report at CBS58.com.